Hello everybody, this is Maniac for LEGO. In today's version of Game On, we're going to be looking at not really a game, but an app from the LEGO online app store. This is the LEGO Movie Experience app, which has just been released only a few days ago, in fact. The LEGO Movie Experience. Oops. A little message. I don't usually do app sections often, but I figure you guys might want to know about some of the latest technology in LEGO touchscreen capabilities. So what we have in here is a lot of information that deals with the LEGO Movie. You have the first section that shows you the movie itself. You also have some of the other apps shown if you slide the screen across, so you can go to some of the other ones produced by LEGO. And that's only a few of them. There are many more. So if you want to see some of those, post in the comments below. We also have the overview. It tells you the basic storyline of the movie. You have each of the characters. You click on them and it'll show you a description, who plays the role, and what they do in the movie. A lot of these you can find very similarly as they're shown on the LEGO website. So in theory, if you've read it on the LEGO website, you probably don't need to see it here. However, if you haven't seen it there and you don't have time to get to it, this would be a more convenient way to reach that information. If you click the little button on the top, it's similar to some of the other apps that are available from the App Store, such as Facebook, and it takes you to this section where you can see more than just the movie stuff. But we'll talk about that in just a little bit. The next part we have are some still images based on the movie. And you can slide through these one at a time so that you can get a good, clear look at them. They're all done sideways, as you can see. And some of them show what we've already seen in the movie, some of which we haven't seen too much. This one looks like it's on the sea cow, telling by some of the background details. Of course, we know this one. I only work in black. And sometimes very, very dark gray. We have Bad Cop here shooting a brief scene that's shown in the trailers. Also this one. Gonna have to report you know. Also part of that same one. I didn't expect that to happen. Of course, we have part of Cloud Cuckoo Palace, and it shows Vitruvius. You can also see a few minifigures in the background. One or two over here. Of course, there's some more around. And we have part of the movie where the whatever you call it, Wild Styles cycle is shown. We have another look at the Batwing. I like how it's written on the side, Batwing, in little quotes, you see right there. So these are nice to see if you haven't seen certain parts or you want to take a closer look, maybe see how to build certain objects, such as the computer chair and the computer, or the bed, or just the entire room of Emmett's room. Some people have actually tried to build LEGO adaptations of these, and it's very easy to because, well, they are based on LEGO products. These are all made out of LEGO, so I wouldn't be surprised to see that in real, models. We also have a couple different minifigures here. Some of them you can recognize from the minifigure series, such as Abraham Lincoln, Magician over here, Tribal Chief. Superman isn't, but, well, he is a special figure. The Lady Liberty, policeman behind there. I could see, it looks like the actor, and we also have the custom Michelangelo. We also have a clown and Forest Man back there. Hello! It's our favorite Benny. We also have Taco Tuesday guy on the top. We have looks like a custom cowboy, and just a regular fireman, Wonder Woman, and the artist. And we have our good side of Bad Cop, the good cop side, which I find interesting. I actually read his bio, but it says there actually is a good side to him because he has a little conflict. Hopefully we see that in the movie. And then we say, to the Batmobile! And to the Invisible Jet! That part. So, that's it for all those photos. It tells you that that's the end of the line, because it's more grayed out on one arrow than the other. We'll take a look back, see what else there is. We also have some videos on the bottom section. Shows you the main trailer, the teaser trailer, and then the introductions of some of the characters, such as Batman, Metalbeard, President Business, Wildstyle, and Emmett. There is a speaker button on the top, so be sure that's on so you can watch them. Now we'll go on to the video game section. In this section, you get to see some still images based on the video game. These are screenshots, if I'm correct. So you get to see some of the in-game footage and how different models are built out of Lego for the video game. And they're not actual Lego, they are the digital version of Legos, so that they are, you know, working in the video game world. And you get to see some neat backgrounds in here. Very wide open areas, plenty of room for play. You've probably seen some of these online. Some of them I don't recall. I see William Shakespeare over here and a caveman. And some of those buildings have faces. What's up with that? This is more of like a Western world, and I don't know why they're carrying jewels and an owl on his head. What's up with that? We have another section. I don't know exactly what this is, but I think this is how some characters are able to build. From what I can remember of interviews of the Lego Movie video game, some characters, like the Master Builders, like Wildstyle and Virtuvius, they're allowed to build custom things. Whereas Emmett has to build by instructions, so they make it accurate to the movie. And this is the kind of section you would be building stuff by instructions or by custom stuff. And it's really nice because they set it up like it's a Lego manual, like the creator manual, and there's what the model looks like. So then you have different ways to access it. They already show the X button being used. And you have some more gameplay. And we're back in the city. I can see the hotel sign in the background, so it reminds me of one of the modular sets. Get a closer look at some of the characters around. You see Emmett over here. So I can tell this is a very open environment as far as different possibilities, almost endless possibilities to me for the Lego Movie video game. As far as, you know, tons of things you can do in here, lots of places for action, fighting, building. I can't second guess that this will be a great game. And we're done with that section. We'll go back a little bit. We also have the video that shows you the teaser trailer for the video game. We also have a section for the building sets. Of course, you know the Lego Movie can't come complete without actual Lego Movie sets. And these you're probably well aware of. They only show the ones in the current wave. They don't show the summer wave versions. It'll probably be available as a later update. They also show you the Lego Movie minifigure series, but this is the only part you get to see. Nothing as far as a checklist or anything like that, which I figured they'll throw in the Lego minifigures app at some later time. So I'm hoping for that. After all, it is one of their series. There's also games that you can use on the Lego Movie app. Some of them you can also see on the Lego website as well as Warner Brothers website, such as the Sig Fig Creator and the Brick Bust. Let's check out Brick Bust. You can flip it around to either side, and it will flip with it, which is good. I always like that. Alright, I'll stop flipping it. Let's see what it's all about. Now, I don't really have the, oh, this is like... Oh, I know this game. You switch them around, and you have to color 3 or more together. So, let's take this blue one, add it to the purple, and it makes more. Then you can just wait for other combinations to appear, so you can make more things happen. It's a very fun puzzle game, as far as I remember, from other places that I've done it before. If it takes you a while, it will show you an arrow, so that you can get back on track to what you could do. Although I like to take my time with this, just a little bit, it'll just give me an arrow, so I might as well go along with it. Let's see, how much more can we get? We're not going to do too much more of that. You can see how that is. And there are different levels to it. Sig Fig Creator is just like the one on the LEGO website. You get to make your own minifigures. And use them in different posters and backgrounds. You also have the LEGO apps section, which I mentioned before. This also shows you some of the previous apps that have been created by the LEGO company for use on iPhone and Android devices. So, if you'd like to see any more app reviews, let me know in the comments below. Personally, I think this is actually pretty cool. I like how the LEGO Movie app is very organized. It gives you a lot of detail, so you don't have to jump on the LEGO website. Even though a lot of LEGO fans may know stuff about the movie, there is still plenty more on here to do. Especially stuff about the video games and maybe some of the character bios you weren't familiar with. You already know about the sets, but maybe we'll get ones updated with other Summer Wave sets. You can also see this section again for the sets. It's kind of plain, doesn't show you all around, doesn't really have any links to anything. But I still like what's given in this app. I thought it was going to be much less detail in here, but I do appreciate what detail they put in. So thanks for watching this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time with more LEGO apps.